How's it going? It's Jules, and sorry, I'm not feeling like doing the "It's Jules" and then laughing. Anyway, yeah. So I just shot my So yesterday I shot Dark Night of the Soul course. I reshot my Conscious Sleeping course just then. So my community is gonna have two new courses on it. They're the same course, just reshot. Because my energy is way better, so I wanted to reshoot them. And I've got to make sure I do it in one run because in my opinion, like, okay, so hold on. No, we'll go this way. Yeah. Because what happened, the problem with kind of like a step backwards for spiritual teachers is when they're shooting their video, but they're like, when there's a pause, they skip each pause, so it's just like constant talking. They don't do this with Muji though on his like channel, so that's a good thing. So check out Muji. He's conscious and obviously he's enlightened, and yeah, and it's because what happens is when you cut those pauses, it disconnects you from the energy of that person. And then, but even if the camera's not on them, but the voice is still in the background, like the camera could be on the person asking the question, but you can still hear his voice. This is actually, I'll give you a massive thing. You can ask questions to, like energetically, you can like think a thought and ask a question and then get an answer from people's energies on YouTube videos. So this is what I've been doing for years. This is how I tell if people are real or not. If they're like a robot, or not a robot, but like a clone, or I don't know how I feel about all that stuff, but I kind of believe it. But ultimately, it's, a lot of these things are distractions, so I don't really worry about them. But I use it to get answers for questions, like, and how I find out if someone's conscious or not is the energy that they give off on average, because everyone makes mistakes. Leah Guru makes mistakes. Eckhart Tolle makes mistakes. Muji makes mistakes. The only mistake that really is missing the mark, which is the definition of what sin really means. Sin means to miss the mark. So anyway, but yeah, they cut off the pauses, which disconnects you from the energy, and then it resets. So it's like being in a room. So okay, when you first, I've seen Eckhart Tolle live twice. I'm hoping he'll come again, hopefully, but to Australia, mate. But yeah, but hopefully he comes again and I'll see him. But yeah, what happens is when he enters the room at first, and this happens with other spiritual teachers I've met, when they first enter the room, it's like the energy doesn't seem that good. You feel like you could like accidentally send them a negative thought and it would throw them off. But once you've been in the room with them for like 30 minutes, an hour, it builds and builds and builds. So this is the thing, like when I'm at work on registers, I work at a grocery store. At the moment, I'm working on getting out of it, and I will get out of it. Yeah, once you like go up to a register and take over for someone, you can, thank you. You sense their energy, the energy that was there. And because if they were there for like a second and then they walked away, you'd go there and it wouldn't really, because it's, how do I explain this? It's not what you say or do that changes the world, but what you become. So it's like how you move in the world. Because if you're a certain energy, doesn't matter what you say or do, your energy is going to be the same, and it's going to give off a certain thing. So what happens is if you're moving around, you're going to spread that energy around. But if you stay in one spot, the energy is going to build in that one spot, right? So you staying with me? No, sorry, I don't know what that was. Fuck me. There's cars everywhere, bro. Yeah, so you don't think that energy's, yeah, but it builds, yeah. So when you cut off the energy, it resets it. And then it's there, the past energy is still kind of with you, but the new energy is coming in. And it just isn't as effective as if you were just to leave it. So this is why when I shoot my courses, I keep it in one thing and one shoot. And yeah, anyway, I'll leave it at that. I just wanted to shoot a quick video on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate the views. I get like 1, 2. But yeah, as long as I'm adding value, that's all I care about. Because soon we're going to be enlightened. If you're on this journey with me, or with whoever, if you're into spirituality, if you're into meditation, you will be enlightened. You will live your best life, and it will be amazing. And as this guy says on Instagram, who I'm following, we need more conscious entrepreneurs. So that's what we need. So because entrepreneurs have the biggest influence over the world than anything else. It's like 70% of the world's money comes from entrepreneurs. The next is like investors, the next is athletes, and then the smallest one is artists or musicians. Artists. So if you got a business idea, you're risking it by not doing it, you're risking it by doing it. So just do it. You only live once, bro, just do it. My man. So anyway, I hope you guys are okay. Just so you know, like, I make mistakes in these videos. Like, I say things that are just a little bit cringe, or I say things that are a little bit not nice, or you know, just a little bit off. But just know I'm getting better. Just know you're getting better. We're all human. You know, like on the human level, on the personality level. Just get super keen for this life. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna live great lives. Let's have a good one. See you guys.